Thanks, Chris. The storm has left tens of thousands of dollars in damage across the metro area, and today major cleanup is underway. KRQE's News 13's Chris McKee is live in downtown Albuquerque with more on the damage.
Yeah, Kayla, clear skies here behind me in the metro area right now, but a very different picture last night. Albuquerque fires still totaling up all the damage that occurred for last night's storm, but Thursday's storm as well was pretty damaging. The city says it spent at least $500,000 on cleanup that day. And of course, yesterday's storm was even worse. Sky News 13 got a good look at a lot of the damage today, starting at the Double Eagle Airport. Wind gusts of more than 80 miles an hour blew the doors off this giant hangar. This storm also brought down plants and trees all over the metro area. Hyder Park in the southeast saw these large, healthy trees uprooted. Massive damage at the zoo as well today, forcing it to close, but the city says the zoo will be fully open tomorrow. The storm hit after 7 o'clock when a concert was in swing there. People had to leave because trees were coming down on top of them and around them. Some of the biggest problems were on the road, though. Albuquerque city officials said today, while this storm wreaked havoc, emergency crews handled it very well. APD had about an extra 100 people on shift, according to Chief Schultz, helping people late into the night.
It will be, but you know, very early on in the administration, I sat down with Chief Breen and Chief Schultz, and I said, listen, if there's a fire in the Bosque, if there's a natural disaster, if there's an emergency in our town, we don't ever want to look back and say we under-resource that. Let's get the resources out there. We've got, we're very good at budgeting. We're very fiscally responsible. We'll figure it out.
Chief Barry commenting there on the cost of the damage. More damage here in the Mesa del Sol area. Chairs from a concert overnight tossed throughout the field. The storm, of course, caused plenty of problems for many at home as well, with roofs blowing off and trees falling into cars. Now, AFD says the high water actually caused about 24 cars to stall throughout the metro area last night. Fortunately, nobody was seriously hurt, according to officials, and everybody out there that was stranded was able to be rescued safely. Back to you, Kayla.
Okay, Chris. While the water stacked up, the city says all of the levees held and were not damaged in the storm.